Now, moving right along, want to talk a little bit about Braxton, excuse me. Tamar got a brand new podcast, y'all. And apparently she's been out for about a month talking about it. Her trailer on her YouTube channel verified that about a month ago they had a trailer, but I didn't know until recently when she went on V103 in Atlanta and their YouTube channel popped up, and I thought to myself, like, what's Tamar got going on? And it said that Tamar had a brand new podcast, and it's gonna be called Life, Love, and Beyond with Tamar and Taz, where she plans to explore love, relationships, and faith. She was in Atlanta, obviously promoting the gig, because that's of course where V103 Radio is. That's where Tigger, Big Tigger, right? That's where Tigger is. He used to host I'm just all on the BET, thought of things just because 106 in Park and all of the things. Yeah. Yes, the trailer is already on YouTube, so if you want to go check it out, you can. Their channel, though, already has about 300 or so subscribers, almost, if not already the 300 subscribers. But each episode, they say, is a journey of self-discovery, growth, as well as connection. The critics in the comments, they were here for this, and I think the Tamartians sound like they cannot wait as well. It was a couple of comments that, caught me off guard a little bit. Like, I think there's a spiritual component to it that may, that may not seem as biblical to some people, right? And I think this girl at the bottom was like, this is out of line for me. I want no parts. I thought that was funny, but I'm sure the Tamartians are going to check it out. Another side note. Some of my side notes, I'll be like, I shouldn't say that, but by the time I already said side note, it's feel like I already got to say it anyway. Tamar, don't be I see you hanging with Carlos a lot, because in the trailer, Carlos is actually in the trailer as well. So it's not just Tamar and Taz. And then also the one who did the Patty Pie review. I cannot remember. Is it James? What's his name? He also was at that concert with Tamar and that other Krishan, where there was some sort of an altercation and apparently he was assaulted. I believe this was the one. Well, they must have never had an issue, or if they did have an issue, they must have squashed it, because he's also a part of not only some of the trailer that came out, but he's in the description as well on their YouTube channel. So yeah, I guess if you get a chance to, whenever it releases, I don't have an official date. It doesn't look like, again, I just looked at the trailer and I saw this pop up and I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, watch out for Carlos, and never forget he snatched Candy's story wasn't it for Escape? It's a glowing little feeling, like the summer sun that slowly rises on a new. Y'all, I love that song. And it's more exotic in Jamaica. Okay. Anyway, let me get back to what I'm supposed to get back to. I'm sure I'm wrong about Carlos, right? But watch yourself. Because he got a pattern. And also watch the Braxton family story legacy. All of the things. Your story, the family legacy of the Braxtons, all of it. Watch it. Like a hawk. And also, y'all owe us a movie. The Braxtons owe us a movie. Nobody asked me for my opinion, but I'm giving it to you anyway. Y'all owe us a movie. Individually and as a group. Tony, I get it. You already did yours. My bad. Tony already did her Lifetime movie, so y'all can go and check that out if you want to. The rest of y'all, though, y'all got time, but not that much time, ladies. We need a movie. And a family movie, too. I don't care what y'all say. Now I'm going to continue to move along to Amerie. Singer Amerie, she has a brand new book that she wrote. And I finally saw this announcement as well on her YouTube channel, where she debuted the cover. And the title of the book is going to be called This Is Not a Ghost Story. Now, the release date for the book is actually June the 10th. It's about a black man who comes back from the other side, and he basically wants to return. He then has to, what sounds like, go on some sort of a journey. And the rest is basically in the book, y'all. So you're going to have to check it out sometime in June, or be sure to subscribe to her channel. She has a lot of book reviews. She also has a website. She has a book club as well. And Amerie for years has basically used her YouTube platforms for the book reviews and her book club. It just kind of highlights some diverse and unique perspectives and voices And that also is what her website quotes as well. You can also catch her on Hoopla if you're wondering, does she have anything I can check out right now? I had a chance to actually check out her children's book. It's called You Will Do Great Things. It's a children's book about a young boy's imagination that takes off when he gazes at family photos. So, yeah, again, only about a 5-minute listen in terms of the audiobook that she has on Hoopla. And also her 2009 album, In Love and War, is also available. And yeah, I like to I like to read or listen to books. I don't like to say read books, especially when I honestly listen to books way more. Probably than I read in terms of books these days. But it does help when I am able to have the physical book and then also the audiobook, and I'm able to kind of read along with the audiobook, or do a little bit of both, all of the things, right? So yeah, speaking of all of the things, honey, Lori Harvey has teamed up with Playboy. Now, Us Weekly reports that the skincare entrepreneur and model has returned, not just for any issue, okay? This is for the first print issue, they say, in 5 years. So congratulations, Lori. If you don't know, Lori is the daughter of radio host Steve Harvey, as well as his wife Marjorie. And they, she's looking nice in the 12-second clip that I saw on the Playboy YouTube channel. And she teases basically the upcoming issue. Now, it is available right now for pre-order. And while she has a few different looks, honestly, the one that caught my attention the most was this liquid latex bodysuit, featuring puffed sleeves and a plunging neckline and high-cut hips, made by, it sounds like, Japanese-born designer at Tsuko Kudo, who seems to specialize in this neck, that naked look. He's also, the designer has also styled other famous individuals as well. And additionally, Harvey also wore some impressive over-the-knee boots that had that feathered look, the black feathers like at the top. And so I thought it was just really revealing in the right places, that plunging neckline, and then of course like the thighs, right, and the perfect part of the areas that need to be highlighted that gets all the attention necessary. We'll just say it like that and keep it moving. Congratulations, Lori. Now, I'm sure that this is not the time to bring this up, but did y'all know that the first image of Playboy was of course, Marilyn Monroe? But it wasn't because she actually went to the mansion and did like a photo shoot, or went to the Chicago office, because that's where the original Playboy office was, actually in Chicago. It's not like she went to Chicago and did like a photo shoot for him. He actually bought this photo from someone who had already taken photos of Marilyn Monroe, and that's how he basically got the cover of the magazine. And he knew that putting her on the front of the magazine will be an amazing start, and I think that's why he's today buried. I think he's buried. Hugh Hefner, I think, is buried by Marilyn Monroe in some kind of a, y'all may not know. Maybe one of them concrete. I don't know. I don't think he's in the ground. He's up or something. I don't know. I should have looked that up before I tried to explain it to y'all. But anyway, I know that he is buried next to Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, when I found that out, I was like, well.